All right. My least favorite question, and I would say the most stupid one, is where do you see yourself in 5 years? I'm so sorry if I'm too sarcastic, but I just cannot take this question seriously. But anyway, you might still be asked. So what do you say? We're gonna take two roads here. First, as I even talked at the beginning of this course, I was telling you that I'm not sure where in the journey you are. Maybe you are very desperate, you are in a bad financial situation, you just need a freaking job. Maybe you're trying to find a fulfilling job. So we're gonna have two different types of answer. First we're going to dive into the possibility of you just really need to land a job. So if you need to be taking the clever road, you first need to have the look of, depending on the type of position that you're applying to, if you would be in the future growing according to a hierarchy, so in a managerial role, or if you would be growing in terms of wanting to grow within your skills, because now it's going to differ. So for example, if you are applying for a role for a job of a secretary, talking about how much you want to grow and be a manager, one day, that's most probably not the road. If it's not specifically written in the job description, this is probably not going to be the question that is the answer that is going to make you successful. Okay, now the reason why. In positions that are mostly about administration, such as secretary, receptionist, or I'm sure that you know such administrative positions in your area of work, often people don't want to do that so much long term, but it takes time to teach the person who will be accepting the job quite a lot of the things that, within the administration that they need to do. So because it's not the position that is actively contributing financially to the business, nobody is really wanting to take the time to constantly be teaching a new person how to do the job. So obviously they want to hire somebody who will be there long term, who see themselves in the long term. So then it's good to be to actually more take the route of, you know what, I actually am really seeing myself to grow within the responsibilities I could get on this position. I would really love to learn these skills and really be a benefit to the business. This is the road that you need to take. That's the opposite of what you would need to say if you are applying for some position, often within small startups, mostly tech startups, where they most of the time, I don't want to say that the role, but most of the time, depending on the position again, they would expect you that you would grow with the company. So they really want you to have a growth mindset, to want to know that maybe right now you're applying for an intern, but you really want to be in this tech leading position, and you think that in those 5 years you would like to get there, and this is how you would like to get there, and this is how you would like to improve. Now, again, so you can see very much depending on what is the type of position that you're applying to, your answer must be a little bit different. So this was for if you need to take the safe road, getting the job.